Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing great. And the way it's going to work is there's 5 pages in this packet, and then I'm going to go ahead and solve the highlighted questions with you guys. And then you guys are going to go ahead and pause the video, work on the rest of the questions. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys the answer sheet so then you guys could check your work, okay? So then let's start with addition. So number 1, 123 plus 456. Three plus 6 equals 9, 5 plus 2 equals 7, 1 plus 4 equals 5. So what's our answer? 579, right? Number 6, 193 plus 532. 3 plus 2 equals 5, 9 plus 3 equals 12, and then 1 plus 1 plus 5 equals 7. So our answer is 725. Easy. So now let's move on to subtraction. So number 11 is 534 minus 432. 4 minus 2 equals 2, 3 minus 3 equals 0, and 5 minus 4 equals 1. So we get the answer of 102. Last but not least, number 16. 112 minus 104. So 2 minus 4. Can we do 2 minus 4? No, right? So then what are we supposed to do here? Well, I'm assuming you guys said regrouping, and that is correct. So let's do regrouping here and make it a 12 instead of a 2, so then we could subtract 4. So what's 12 minus 4? It is 8. 0 minus 0 equals 0. 1 minus 1 equals also 0. So our answer is 8. Okay? So now I'm going to give you guys time to pause the video and work on the rest of the questions. And let's move on to comparing numbers. So it says, compare using less than, greater than, or equal to for each blank. Okay, so let's look at number 1 first. It says 43 and 89. Which one's smaller? 43, right? And which one's larger? 89. So what goes in the blank? Less than, right? Because 43 is less than 89. Number 6. Okay, so let's first find out the sum. 7 plus 7, 14, right? And again, 7 plus 7, 14. So what would go in the blank? Equal to, right? Since 14 equals 14. Number 11, 893 and 389. Okay, which one's larger? 893. Which one's smaller? 389. So what goes in the blank? Greater than, since 893 is greater than 389. Make sense? Number 16. Okay, let's find out the sum again. 9 plus 3 minus 3 equals 2. 9. And then 9 minus 2 plus 4 equals 2. 11, right? So then what goes in the blank? Less than, since 9 is less than 11. Okay, so here again, pause the video to work on the rest of the questions. And now let's move on to fill in blank. So the instruction says, Fill in the blank with the number that makes the number sentence true. Okay, so let's look at number 4. So they're asking us to find this blank, right? And how do you do that? Well, we do that by using the sum and the place values. So let's look at it. Let's look at the place values. So that's ones, right? That's tens, hundreds, and thousands. And what are we missing here? Well, that's ones, tens, hundreds, and thousand. We're missing the thousand. And what's the thousands? 5, right? So what goes in the blank? I'm going to assume you guys said 5,000. And that is correct. Number 8. Okay, now we're missing what? Well, that's ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands, right? So now we're missing the hundreds. Well, let's look at the sum and figure out what the hundreds value is. So that's ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. And so then the hundreds is 3. So what goes in the blank? 300. Okay. So again, pause the video, work on it, and let's move on. Patterns. So, it says define patterns. What are patterns? What do you think patterns are? Well, patterns is patterns. Well, patterns is a sequence that is arranged according to a rule, okay? So then it says draw the next 2 figures in the pattern. So in order to find the pattern, we have to figure out the rules. So here, let's see. It's a circle, circle, arrow. Circle, circle, arrow. Circle, circle, arrow. Right? Did you find out what the rule is? Well, it's 2 circles and then an arrow, right? So then let's find the next 2 figures. Since it's an arrow, right? What comes after an arrow? 2 circles, right? So then let's go ahead and draw 2 circles in. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, let's try number 2. It's a pentagon, square, square, pentagon, square, square, pentagon, square, square, right? So then what comes after a square? Well, a pentagon comes after, right? A pentagon comes after. And then what comes after a pentagon? A square, right? Do you guys kind of get it? Well, I'm assuming you guys said yes. And go ahead and pause the video. Finish this page. And then let's move on to the word problems. Okay. So number 1, it says, on Monday, Mark's class sold 5 tickets for the fall festival. So 5 tickets for the fall festival, okay? And then on Tuesday, the students sold 10 tickets, and on Wednesday, 15 tickets were sold. If this pattern continues, how many tickets will be sold on Friday? Okay, so it says if this pattern continues, right? So we're looking for the pattern again. So let's write down what we have. So it says on Monday, it was 5 tickets. And then on Tuesday, it was 10 tickets, right? And then on Wednesday, it was 15 tickets. and we are trying to find how many tickets were sold on Friday. Okay, so what's the pattern here? Well, we could kind of see that it's going by fives, right? It's a 5 times table. So there's a Thursday. So what comes after 15? Well, 20, right? And then how about Friday? What comes after 20? 25, since it goes by 5, right? So here we have our answer. On Friday, if this pattern continues, then 25 tickets will be sold. Okay, easy. So go ahead and work on the rest of the word problems. And then here is the answer sheet. So hopefully you guys got most of the questions correct. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.